Hey guys, so as you might have guessed, I decided not to wait to try the Book of Shadows, and I wanted to do it on here with you guys for the first time. To keep from boring you completely to death, I went ahead and took care of my foundation and concealer and all that before I started the video, but I would like to share with you the products that I used. I used the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and from the Finding Mr. Bright collection, I used the Erase palette. I'm in love with the Erase palette, that is definitely. And then I also, from that kit, I used the High Beam, which is the highlighter. I put it here, 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 and just a little bit above my eyes. It's really nice. My foundation, of course, is my Fit Me 125. And my favorite stippling brush. I think I show this to you guys all the time. It's ridiculous. Sorry. And I used my e.l.f. contour blush and bronzing powder. And an e.l.f. Liquid lipstick in the color of Ruby Slipper. And it's not as dark as it looks. Okay, so that is what I have on my face right now. Now for my eyes, I'm going to use just all the products that came into the Book of Shadows 6. The shadows, of course, the mascara, lid primer, and this wonderful looking liquid eyeliner. I've been wanting to use this forever, and it came in the kit, so that's nice. And I wanted to show you guys the little bitty tiny little applicator, so you should really be able to do some pretty precise lines with that. I guess we'll find out in a few minutes, huh? So anyway, and before I get started, also I'm going to be using for the first time my new set of brushes I shared with you guys the other day that I got from Coastal Scents. Haven't even used them yet, but I'm going to today. And also mentioning at the end of this video, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So what do you say? Let's get started and check this palette out. So first of all, I'm going to be using the primer. This is the Eyeshadow Primer Potion Long Lasting Eyeshadow Base in a travel size, and on the back it says it's the original. So we're going to use a little bit of it. It's kind of a really light, creamy looking color. I'll show it to you. Can you see the color there? Okay. Keep my hair in my eyes here. I've used very, very little, and still I think I used too much. So for future reference, I will definitely know that. This is completely trial and error because I haven't touched any of these products off of this video, so I was just too excited to wait. I'm going to put a little bit on my bottom lid just in case I decide to, I don't know, throw a shadow down there. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I needed a Kleenex, and normally I've got them in reach, and I didn't have, but I'm good now. So, let me grab some eyeshadow brushes here. Let's see. I'm gonna grab this one. It's kind of firm. I love these brushes. The handles are kind of wide, not real narrow, but not too fat. Now, one of the brushes is like super huge. Look at this one. That's a big brush. But anyway, I'm liking the set so far, but I haven't used it till now. So I think, I really don't know, but I'm kind of going to play it a little safe considering this is the first time I've ever used this kit. And I think I'm going to go with the browns. We have Midnight Rodeo right here, and then above it is Lost, and then over here, you know, like Missionary or Sin or something is what I'm going to work with. So let's see how it goes. So I'm going to take, goodness, they're so pretty, I don't even know. I think I'm going to take some of the Midnight Rodeo and go on my lid, which is, I'm sorry, this one here. So let's just give it a go. Ooh, it takes very, very little. It goes on extremely easy. This color has shimmers in it. Not noticing a bunch of fallout yet, just a very little bit. I'll make sure I do a close-up so I can show you guys this, because it is amazing, crazy color. Very pretty. With minimal fallout, not a lot. Nothing to freak out about, so that's cool. So obviously I didn't put as much product on the brush this time as I did the first time. I didn't know. Okay. So this is a really, really pretty color. It does have shimmers. You guys see that? Really pretty, really pretty. Okay. Now with a looser brush, more flexible brush, I'm going to go with Lost, which is kind of, let me get it up here where you can see it. It is this one here. Kind of a little bit of a golden sort of color maybe. So that is the color I'm going to be using for my crease, and also it looks like it's going to need a light hand and doesn't take much as well. So, oh yeah, very little product is necessary. I'm finding that out extremely fast, because I just barely dip my brush in that, and it's looking like I'm having enough for both eyes, and then some, to be honest with you. Yeah, wow. So the Lost is like super, super dark. I don't see that. I know you guys can see that. It is crazy dark. And I just barely put any on my brush. So I'm definitely going to have to put a lighter shadow over that, because wow, hello. Really? It's a very pretty color, don't get me wrong, please, but wow. That is like way, way bolder than anything I would think of for a natural look. Woo! Anyhow, I'm going to try some of the Midnight Cowgirl and maybe try to lighten that up some, which is this real light color here. Because, wow, guys. If you could see this in person, it is truly crazy dark. So I'm going to take a blending brush, I guess is what it is. I'm not even sure what it is. And this Midnight Cowgirl has some shimmers in it, which might not be a good idea, but we're going to find out. I'm just going to put it across the top there and kind of blend it down. I like the Midnight Cowgirl. It is really pretty. Okay, that lightened it some. So we're going to do that on both sides. Hopefully we get a decent look out of this little ordeal here. Never know till it's finished. Okay, that lightened it up quite a bit, actually. Just not sure if it lightened it up enough for my taste, but that's okay. It's going to take some experimenting with these colors for me to get used to it. Okay, you guys see that? So now I'm going to take more of one of the matte colors in Skimp. It's like a really, really, really super light. You can't tell it on that, but it's really like a really light tan, maybe. And I'm going to take that and go over the entire area that I've already shadowed. And just kind of go over it and then down. Kind of lighten up some of the shimmer, because it really had more than I thought. And I do have quite a bit of fallout going on. So I recommend do your eyes first and your foundation and stuff last. For sure. That is certainly something you would want to do. I have got to even lighten up some of the tissue. I cannot believe just how dark that was. But that's good in a way, you know. It's going to take less product, that's for sure. So let's pull this down. I'm using the matte again to kind of blend it and to lighten it down some. Let's see, now that's not that bad now. I'll be sure to get closer to the camera so you guys can see, but you know, I don't know about these colors. The ones I have on my eyes right now. So, anyway, I don't know. They're kind of starting to grow on me. They're not that bad. So basically, kind of what I've really figured out here, use a very light hand with these shadows. It takes just a teensy, teensy, teensy bit. Okay, I'm going to take, I got to take an eyeliner brush, and I'm going to use, probably not the Lost because it's dark, the Midnight Rodeo, the one that I used on my lid. I'm going to take that and go across my bottom lash line just a little. And it really, really takes very, very little product. So on one hand, that is a good thing, because chances are this palette will, like, last forever. Well, not forever, but, you know. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to grow on me. It's actually quite nice. But, yes, there is quite a bit of fallout. In fact, even on my lap, in my brush case. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, it's like Fallout Central. See all that? So definitely do your eyes first. Anyway, live and learn. So now, I'm pretty happy with the color. I may take, I'm going to take a little bit of the Zephyr, which is almost a white color. Let me show you guys. It's this one here on the end. And I'm just going to put it like right below my brow. It is not a shimmer color. It is a matte color. And also with this, these products are very, very, it takes just the tiniest tiny bit on the brush, and then you've got too much before you realize it. So just dab it across my eyebrows. It's a very, very pretty color. And then I'm just going to blend it down. Soften it up just a little bit more too. Yeah, you see, that's looking nice. Now that I like. Alright, so I guess now it's time to try this liquid eyeliner. Crossing my fingers with this. So, as with all eyeliners, especially liquid or gel, anything you're using a brush with, I recommend that you totally start in the middle of your eyelid, because you never know exactly how much is actually on the applicator. The brush is extremely fine. It lays a nice fine line. Yeah, so basically you could get as small with this line or build up with it, whatever you wanted to do, because it goes on so smooth and very skinny. It does have a tiny bit of an odor. I mean, not bad, but I don't really know how to explain it. Okay, so I got my top lid lined. See how fine? It goes on really, really good. That I do like. So I'm going to dip it back down in it again and wipe off some excess, because this is going on the bottom. And I just don't want a whole bunch. Not right now. You can put such a baby fine line on there. See that? So, I'm liking the applicator a lot. Ooh. Really? I'm having one of them clumsy days. Big shocker there for me, right? Okay, anyway. My first official boo-boo with this liner. But anyway, I didn't want to do nothing major on the liner, but I did want to show you guys how fine you could actually get that. I mean, you can just barely touch it, or you can build it up, whatever you want to do. So I've got to give the liner 2 thumbs up for sure. And And the shadows as well. Like I said, it takes very, very little product. So that's a good thing. There is a massive fallout though. We have serious fallout. I know you guys can see that. So definitely do your eyes first and then go with your foundations and your powders and whatever else, you know. Do your eyes first and finish your face. Okay, now I'm going with the Urban Decay Super Curling Mascara. Again, another product that I have never used. It is in black, thank goodness. Okay. Ooh. Very stiff, arched wand. Seems to go on pretty smooth. It's not clumpy. It actually seems to be really pretty. And put a tiny bit on the bottom, just so it doesn't look like I don't have any. Okay, with this mascara, definitely want to be careful on the bottom because you will overdo it if you're not really careful. But it's new, you know. Probably should have wiped the wand off before I used it. But anyway, trial and error, like I said. So for the most part, guys, the palette is pretty amazing. Give me this mirror. I'm gonna move the zoom you in just a little tiny bit so you guys can see the shadows. Okay, there we go. And they are very pretty, but as you can tell, see the fallout? It is like fallout central here, so I'm really glad I wasn't going anywhere. I was just playing. But I know from now on, if I'm using this palette, do my eyes first. But as far as the colors, the ones I used are absolutely amazing. The liner is fabulous. See the top and how fine the bottom. The mascara is good. So overall, I must give this thing 2 thumbs up, for sure. No regrets whatsoever. None. And I used, again, Midnight Rodeo, Lost, Midnight Cowgirl, and then a little bit of the Skimp and the Zephyr to lighten it up because I didn't realize how soft-handed I really needed to be. So, I hope you guys like my video, and I thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments on any of the products I used here that I shared with you, just drop them in the box below. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd love it if you do. And yeah, so thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. Bye now.